What will win in a drag race between a Bugatti Chiron Supersport, which has 1600 horsepower, and a Lamborghini Huracan that has been tuned to 1600 horsepower? Oh, and a WRX racing car, because we can. Anyway, we're going to find out by racing them over the standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Carwow. Buy, sell, Carwow. Now let me tell you about this Bugatti. It has an 8-litre quad-turbo 16-cylinder that puts out 1600 horsepower and 1600 newton meters of torque. It's got a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox with launch control and 4-wheel drive. Thank goodness. Now it's quite heavy really, despite all the lovely carbon fibre. You see, it weighs in at 1,995 kilos. It's also very expensive, partly because of the lovely carbon fibre, but also the lovely leather. In fact, it feels absolutely gorgeous in here. It's a luxury car, but also a mental performance car as well. And that's why, with taxes, this thing is worth £4 million. Anyway, let's find out about that Lamborghini from its driver.
Hello, Samuel.
Hello, Matt. How are you?
Well, I'm sat in an astounding car. So tell me about yours, see if you can impress me. It's gonna be hard because this is amazing.
Your car is pretty special. I'm a bit dumbfounded. It's like having a celebrity on set, isn't it?
I mean, not as much a celebrity as you are, but almost as celebritized as you.
So I'm in a Lamborghini Huracan. It's one of JM Import's Jurgen specials. So this is a 5.2-litre V10, but it's a twin turbo. It can run up to 1800 horsepower, but Jurgen informs me we're running 1600 horsepower, but that's 1400 at the wheels. 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox, weighs about 1650 kilos, and it costs about 300 grand.
That's considerably cheaper than my Bugatti. Well, I say mine, it's not mine, obviously. Couldn't hope to ever be able to afford one of these. Let's move over to the racing car, which seems like a bit of an anomaly here, but I know it launches really well. We've got Ollie Bennett.
So, Ollie, tell us about your WRX Mini.
Yeah, hi Matt. So actually this car is the rarest here. It's the only one in the world. We built this ourselves. It is a 600 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 1000 newton meters of torque. I think I'll keep up with you guys, especially off the line as you said, but as we get more towards the end we will see. But yeah, I'm up for a challenge.
Okay, Ollie, well, we'll see how it plays out. It's just going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. Now, before we get into it, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you're subscribed to Carwow, all right? We've got some really cool races coming up. They're going to blow your mind, okay? So make sure you're subscribed right now and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you won't miss what we've got coming out. Now, before we actually race, let's do the customary Carwow sound check. So I am going to rev up this engine. Sounds all right, but it's got a soft limiter at 4,000 RPM. Boo.
Come and listen to your Lambo.
How special does that sound?
Yeah, you won that so far. Ollie, though, let's have a listen to your little 4-cylinder. That's pretty good. I think the Bugatti loses this one, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully it can win the next thing, which is the most important one, isn't it? The drag race. I went so sideways off the line there. That was the weirdest drag race ever. Got an awful launch, went sideways off the line. First of all, Sam,
I thought you were going to win that, but something must have happened to your car.
because I just then hauled past you, despite the fact that I went so sideways off the line. That was sketchy. What happened to you?
So I had my own moment off the line. This thing has got so much power, but Jurgen was explaining that it's having a GPS issue. So when it loses GPS signal, it's such a clever car, the engine goes into a safety mode. So just before the quarter mile, it cut my power, and that's when you came past. But this was long gone.
Yeah, you would have absolutely smashed me if it hadn't done that. How about you, Ollie? How was that for you? Ollie's had to get out of his car because it's so noisy and he can't hear us.
Yeah, I had a great launch off the line there, really hooked up, and then I was off. I think you guys gained on me halfway with a bit of tracking and a bit of drag. It's not the most aerodynamic vehicle when I'm down on horsepower, but the initial launch was brilliant. I think it would be close. I'm not sure who won that really.
I'd like to think it was the Bugatti, but sort of by default because the Lambo went to with its funny GPS stability control system. Do you reckon it's worth you having another go, Sam?
Yeah, absolutely. I did a practice run earlier on, it was mega, so let's go see the Dr. Jurgen and see if he can get this sorted for us, and then I want to go pull both your pants down, I think.
Okay, let's do it. God, that rallycross car's good. Oh, come on! Ah! Oh, he's done it again. That rallycross car absolutely nails it off the line. This hooked up much better.
Hey Sam, it didn't work again, mate. It didn't work, did it?
I saw you go, it was quite close, and then your car cut, didn't it?
Yeah, it's this clever GPS system that's not being so clever at the minute. It just cuts my power, which is really frustrating because that was actually a better launch.
I'm going to give him one last go. Oh, yes! Oh, no! This is close, come on! I'm not gonna lie, I had an awesome launch, but it wasn't awesome enough, was it?
No, and what's really going to break your heart, I had a terrible launch. This just bogged, but then kaboom.
How about you though, Ollie? How was your launch?
I had a great launch again. I was like, I've done these boys off the line here, but I knew halfway down, you just shot past me.
Well, there you go. I think we'll call it there. Let's find out the times. So then, what exactly happened? Well, the Lamborghini won. It completed the standing quarter mile in 9.4 seconds. The Bugatti took 9.5 seconds and the Mini was last, crossing the line in 10.4 seconds. Now we're going to do a rolling race from around 40 miles an hour in second gear. When the starter starts us, we will go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that bloody Lambo, it's just gone. Now this thing is insanely quick, but I'm going past it now. He's had a problem again. Okay, Sam, the way your car took off was incredibly impressive, but the way it slowed down again afterwards, because you probably had an issue again, was less impressive. Hey, Sam, do you want to swap cars just for a bit of fun?
Absolutely.
A few moments later.
Oops. Oops. It's all falling apart in here. Jurgen, what you done to your car, mate? Shouldn't Ollie be in the middle? Why don't you tell Ollie the rules? I'm going to have a little drive of this up there. So a little go on this.
You okay, Ollie? Are you still good to start? You get the load of interference. Lift your head up when you speak.
It's good, this. Jesus! Jurgen, please can you explain to me what this GPS nonsense is?
The GPS does the vehicle speed with the Cybix ECU, and unfortunately we've found our GPS unit is actually cracked on the top, so it's been playing up, so now we know exactly what's been doing.
So the GPS is cracked on the top?
Yeah, so it's actually on top of the roof on the left hand side, and it's actually got a little crack on it, so it's been playing up and losing GPS signal, so it's been cutting the power of the car.
Oh!
So yeah, so I don't know who's cracked it, but somebody's cracked it.
Someone's cracked it somehow or other.
Yeah,
so rather than using the speedo from the car to know how quick it's going for the ESC, It uses a separate system.
Correct, yeah, GPS. So
That seems like a stupid idea.
yeah, I mean, it helps to get basically with a car this kind of power, put the power down properly with vehicle speed.
Really?
Yeah, really good, yeah. So as you've seen before, when I went out, I don't know if you've seen it, I took the GPS off and the car wasn't straight.
It was just going all over the place,
Yeah.
okay. Now we can have a brake test from 100 miles an hour. The car which stops in the shortest distance wins. When we reach the line, full emergency stop. Let's do this. Now if you'd rather watch another drag race with the Bugatti, click on the pop-out button up there or the link in the description below. If not, stay for some braking action. I would say that it looked like your front wheels had locked up, Sam, in the Bugatti.
No, they were just hopping up and down. It's quite a stiff car, this, so it was just bouncing, so the ABS was working its nuts off, so to speak.
I would also say that I just about beat you in the Lamborghini.
Yeah, you're 1 ton lighter than me, but well done. Take your applause.
But I would say also that Ollie clearly weren't. And look at the attitude of his car, that is really funny.
Yeah, I definitely won that, but I've got no ABS, so that was all my left foot trying to keep it straight, but I got it stopped in the end.
You know, you're here to compete and you won, even though it looks a bit out of shape. You might need to buy yourself some new front tyres though, I think, after that.